Hey, what's up YouTube? Once again, this is Antonio Santana, and the purpose for this quick video is that I just examined the debate between Dr. James White versus Dr. Bart Ehrman. Does the New Testament misquote Jesus? And as I watched this debate, I wasn't shocked for Bart Ehrman's radical skepticism for the New Testament. What he presented was nothing new whatsoever at all. Like, his opening statement was basically the exact same opening statement he said over and over in a few of his other debates. So there was nothing new whatsoever on Dr. Bart Ehrman's behalf. But I was quite interested to see, or I was quite interested to hear what Dr. White was going to say to such a radical skeptic as Bart Ehrman. And I believe Dr. White handled the material quite well, but during one of the cross-examination, it may appear that Bart Ehrman might have tried to assert his own authority by saying, I know such and such scholar from France and Germany, and he tried to appeal to his own authority far too many times, which is a logical fallacy. I believe Dr. White's opening statement was thorough and precise and extremely clear. And Dr. White's concluding statement was well thought out. Dr. White's been preparing for this debate. Ehrman went into the debate clearly unprepared. And so my assessment is that the opening statement, I give it to Dr. White. The cross-examination, if you hear it, it sounds as if Bart Ehrman is more assertive, as if he's more authoritative than Dr. White. But I believe the closing statement was, definitely given over to Dr. White. And we as Christians, we should really be praying for Dr. Ehrman. We should be praying for Muslims who unbiasedly use his writings and works to defend their position over against Christianity, where Dr. Ehrman's conclusions are definitely not in favor for Islam. Though Dr. Ehrman makes the claim that he has no knowledge of Islam whatsoever, because Dr. White was, trying to, get him to the corner. Since you say this about the Bible, well, is it the same about the Quran? And Dr. Ehrman, to be fair and to be uncritical upon an individual, Dr. Ehrman makes the claim that he doesn't know anything really about the Quran. But if he sits on the religious board of his university, he should have some working knowledge of Islam. And though Muslims continue to try to use Dr. Ehrman as the authoritative Christian source, but he's a radical skeptic who's lost faith in God. But the other debate I kind of examined was a debate between Nadir Ahmed from Examining the Truth an Islamic website, versus Daniel Scott. Though I thought Daniel Scott could have been more articulate in his presentation. That just has to do with rhetoric and stage presentation, stuff like that. But nevertheless, it doesn't take away from the facts in what you're trying to state. But in this debate, Nadir constantly appealed to even his own authority. He constantly saying, my critical exegetical understanding of the text, as if you're a biblical scholar there, buddy. You're not a biblical scholar. You don't know exegesis or biblical exegesis. You don't know Greek. So why are you appealing to your own exegetical understanding of the text, which upon first glance, any baby Christian just walking in the faith who has any simple knowledge of what a New Testament passage is, or from the different genres of the New Testament passages, will know that Nadir clearly takes that out of context, because the debate topic was, is biblical Christianity a religion of peace? And Nadir constantly took passages out of context. He went towards Luke chapter 19 verse 28, and as if this is the explanation for the entirety of the Bible. This is a parable about the 10 talents, but Nadir constantly takes it out of context. This has something to do with the gifts in which God bestows upon individuals. The parable in which Jesus Christ was relying upon the individuals who were blessed with such and such. He returned. Basically, the text says that the individual who received profit or received more manas or whatever, gave credit to the individual. Says your talent. Twice two individuals received profit, received increase and stuff like that, and the one individual that didn't showed his laziness, and so that he just squandered the gifts in which God has given him. And the deer made a comment how this is a parable of the Christian church, the outgrowth of the gospel and what have you, but I don't believe that's what Christ is talking about. And the deer makes a comment how the New Testament and how the whole Bible is really about genocide and this and that. And I believe Nadir took up this debate because he clearly got manhandled in his debate versus my friend Sam Shimon. Great job, Sam. Know that I'm praying for you. Know that other individuals, though you may never know who they are, definitely are appreciative of your ministry. We are here listening and watching. So continue to fight the good fight of faith. Your voice is heard despite when you have no idea where the seeds are being planted. So this is a word of encouragement to you, brother. And Nadir got manhandled in his debate with Dr. White. He shouldn't even went up and debated Dr. White. I mean, that was clearly ridiculous. And yeah, in that debate, Nadir just constantly took verses out of context over and over again. But that's not surprising, because that's what the majority of Muslims do. And I'm not trying to be offensive to a Muslim who may be honest and wanting to know who God is. And this is to you, Muslim, if you're honest to wanting to know who God is. Jesus Christ makes it very clear. If you receive Jesus, you receive the Father as well. But if you reject Jesus, you reject the Father as well also. Everything hinges upon Jesus Christ. A quick question I ask for you Muslims. Who gives eternal life? Did you guys answer it? If you guys say God gives eternal life, well, you're correct. Jesus Christ says, I give eternal life. I grant them eternal life. So if Jesus Christ gives eternal life, therefore he must be more than a prophet. Take care. God bless. To my brothers and sisters out there, I hope this will be beneficial. And listen to the debate between Dr. Ehrman and Dr. White. I believe it's extremely beneficial for us Christians today who are dealing with radical skeptics and individuals who have no idea what textual criticism is all about. And Nadir, I highly suggest you retire from debating. I really do. And I'll be praying for you. Take care. God bless.